Hello and welcome back to Amnesia: The Dark Descent. I already took that oil, so I don't know what I'm thinking.
Air.
Air?
There's air. If you remove oil from the barrel,
Yes?
then what would go in there would just be air settling in there.
That's true.
So it's technically not empty, it's just full of air. Like you.
Are you calling me an airhead, or are you saying that I'm full of hot air?
The second one. Well, it depends. Sometimes you are...
Well, I'm not an airhead because I'm totally about to solve this puzzle. See, this pulley is jammed, so I'm going to throw a box at that stick to unjam it. And then I'm going to raise the trap door so I can go through and progress the game.
Well, you see, here's my problem with you saying, I'm not an airhead. Let's see. You're not allowed within 5 feet of grates. You constantly lose our recording footage.
That is true.
The first time I ever ate lunch with you, you took 2 steps and splattered ketchup and fries all over Wendy's floor.
I apologized for that.
I just want to point out, it's not foolproof. Just because you can do a puzzle. I can do a puzzle.
Alright, do a puzzle. Oh, wait, you can't, because this is pre-recorded footage.
Oh, you got me, Doc.
Ha!
You got me in the logic loop.
Okay.
There's no way I can win this
We actually
argument.
have to talk about the game now, because something interesting is happening.
Ooh, did you fall in a pit?
No. This
it's a
hallway
water
is full
monster.
of water, and this monster is invisible. We can only tell where it is because of the splashes it makes in the water.
Oh, I always thought it was a monster made of water every time. I've that kind of mechanic is used in a lot of the custom stories I've seen.
Yes. But here it is in its original context. It can't see us, but it can tell when something is moving in the water. So we want to stay out of the water as much as possible.
So it's like a blind water predator.
Yes, it is the Tyrannosaurus Rex of the sea.
Except instead of not being able to touch itself inappropriately, it can't see.
Yes. You can see I made a little splash in the water there, and
Yeah.
it walked towards it. But there's a trick to this.
Oh, yeah, I see exactly what you're going to do.
Yeah.
Why not throw it like... Okay, yeah, that's what you're going to do.
Ta-da!
Yeah,
Hey, go read a book.
it's good for you.
Yes.
It's a lie! It's a trap! Don't... It's... 50 Shades of Grey. That'd be a great time for it to just, like, the monster to just appear and just die. No!
Anyway, I pulled that lever, and you saw me looking around in conclusion. I forgot why I was hearing a clicking noise, but it is, of course, because the lever is on a timer. Which I completely forgot about. And I am now slowly making my way to the door that the lever opened.
You're gonna have to go back and pull the lever again, aren't you?
Yes. We might edit some of this out.
So should I go, like, get a drink or start shuffling cards?
Well, first, we can explore this area, because I'm not going to come back here again after I correctly execute the lever thing. Also, I want to point out that the water effects in this game are very nice.
Yeah, the little sheets of paper float, actually, like sheets of paper in water.
Yes. And out in the hallway... Oops, I dropped
Why did you do that?
it. It was an accident!
That was literally there to distract the thing, not draw its attention to you.
I dropped it. My finger slipped.
Oh, you dropped it, and then you dropped the book and yourself at the same time.
Yes. Anyway, there's a laudanum here.
Laudanum.
Very helpful because you can get hurt pretty easily in this this area.
Nom nom nom.
So I
I'm
was
sure-
distracted by eating that book. I will make a run for wherever it is I'm
Wall
going.
jelly. Hence the wall jam.
Yes.
By the way, it's changed its substances. Sometimes it's a jelly, sometimes it's a jam, sometimes it's a preserve, a syrup, if you will.
A pudding.
Sorry, now I'm thinking of butterscotch pudding.
I mean, if you think about it, isn't pudding just jam that isn't made from fruit?
Well, pudding is less solid than most jams I've had.
I suppose.
Because like there's a difference. There's jelly, and jelly is.
And then there's human torsos. These are great. These chunks of meat that are sitting around this room are great because not only will it distract the monster, but he will stop to actually eat them, as you can see there.
Rather than read them for book knowledge.
So it'll occupy him for a much longer period of time. Except sometimes I accidentally knock them off the boxes that I'm standing on.
Idiot. But so jelly is like Jello. It's less fruit, more gelatin substance.
Yes.
And preserves have more solid fruit in them. And I forget what the difference between jam and the other three are.
I think that might actually just be like a
phrase.
Yeah, I think it might just be two different words for the same thing. Like maybe in different parts of the world.
Maybe. Well, like I've gotten like strawberry jam, strawberry preserve, strawberry jelly before. By the way, because I have peanut butter and strawberry.
I'm under attack.
Sandwiches. You're under attack by diabetes from the thing I just mentioned.
So, which do you think it is that's hanging all over the walls here?
Judging by its stickiness and lack of strawberries, I would assume raw hate incarnate.
So I like to think myself clever for this. I put a box under this wheel so that I could be safe from the water monster while I turn it.
Yeah, that's smart. You could also just strike it.
Yeah.
I
liked how every action you take in this game is real time. Like, you can't just tap the wheel and have it turn.
Yeah.
You actually have to manipulate it with your mouse. Uh-oh, it's locked with a simple lock.
Dear God, not a simple lock. Only a simpleton would. You got this. Hollow needle.
Yes.
I wonder if you're going to use that to pick the lock.
Yes. Normally with a puzzle like this, you might expect to combine it with something or whatever, but since it's a simple lock, you just stick a thing in it.
Yeah.
You're good.
I mean, if it was a sure lock or something like that, or a warlock, good God, you'd never be able to pick it with just a hollow needle.
Yes.
I really don't want to ever try to think about picking a warlock. That seems like it would just be counterproductive and involve way too many demons to be like at all beneficial to your well-being.
Well, I don't know. You gotta have an evenly balanced raiding party.
Yeah, and that usually involves maybe one warlock.
Yeah.
Because you have multiple DPSs, and you don't want all of them to be cloth-based in case they explode.
Yes. It sure would be nice to have a raiding party right now.
Yeah. Would you prefer Vikings or Paladins or Pirates?
Well, more importantly, I want to point out that this cluster of debris will keep the water monster from following me. But it can, I believe, sort of tear that dam up after a while.
Doc,
so I still
language.
have to tear that blockage up after a while, so...
Okay, I'm sorry, that just sounds like you have diarrhea. It's like, I have a serious blockage. You should go to the doctor.
That's not diarrhea, that's constipation.
Well, if you remove said
I have some blockage in the back hall.
Please help.
Okay, so somehow this room didn't fill with water when I opened that door.
Well, I mean, the door was like, it was like a foot, like, in the water. It could have just been fucking magic plot bullshit.
Yeah.
That happens a lot. Ooh, spooky dust.
I think it's just a draft. I don't think it's actually supposed to be like a ghost or anything. But,
ooh, a spooky draft!
A spooky water fountain.
Hey, baby. Literally.
You can tap the water and splash it for some reason. I don't know why. It's oddly relaxing.
Yeah, let's go tap the clam full of water that has a baby spine monster in it.
So
that's literally legs attached to a spine attached to a baby face.
Yeah, yes.
Oh,
hold on. Plot.
Oh.
This is Daniel talking.
It will definitely take
And this is Alexander talking.
journey.
Are you sure you don't want the headphones?
I've ridden an
I'm fine.
elevator before.
Okay.
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park
This is Daniel talking.
takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
This is Logan talking.
This ride
Still
This
Logan.
is Alexander talking again.
and in the other direction.
So, do we have to repair the elevator?
Of course we have... Do you think anything in this castle actually works?
The water monster works. I see your frustration. Fuck! Fuck! It's like,
I'm just gonna stay in here. I can't deal with this anymore.
it's like.
Okay, let's go.
Luckily, I brought some crackers. I'll just sit down here and snack a little bit. I don't know why me snacking on crackers makes me look like I'm a tiny squirrel.
Door to the machine room is locked.
Of course. Because
I mean, you wouldn't want intruders getting a hold of all your broken shit.
yeah, you wouldn't let intruders like fall into your cogworks.
They might accidentally fix something.
Dear God, heaven forbid. It's like, you mean this place might have indoor plumbing?
Well, it does have that fountain, so I suppose it probably actually does.
Why do I bother?
Sorry, it just popped in my head. So this is a really dark room.
And you have the fear of the dark. And you're out of tinderboxes. Sucks to be you.
I'll find more.
Like
let's
right there.
see. Yes. The game knows what we want.
I don't see any bitches.
Later in the game. The darkness in the storage feels strange and unnatural.
It's so dark
Exactly.
and dark.
But realistically, it should be lighter than this. Unless there's something spooky afoot.
I like how that was perfectly timed. That you just kind of looked back and forth like something.
Spooky!
That door almost closed on your foot. Hey, it's
What is
a
this?
drill bit.
Yes,
Hey,
a drill part, because of course you couldn't find a whole drill in this fucking castle. This place is not sell ready. I gotta say.
Let me be 100% honest with. Where's the spooky monster?
It's not here.
So you should be in a dumb.
I heard a roar.
So wait, this place has whales and lions.
And tigers, oh my. Lions and tigers and
It's lions and tigers and bears.
whales.
Bears.
Whales are just the bears of the sea.
No, they are not. If this was the North Pole, bears would be the bears of the sea. Because polar bears swim. And they eat fish. A lot.
Well, this is continental Europe, so shush.
Oh, what are we talking about? Sea bears are clearly the bears of the sea. Hope you wore your protective undergarments. No, wait, that's sea rhinos.
It's okay, I drew a circle.
All these squares make a circle. Oh, wait, I forgot. Bart isn't here.
So, there's a cave-in because the castle is collapsing because of the shadow.
The Shadow?
Capital S.
Ooh, that was a good movie. You ever seen that movie? The Shadow?
Nope. I have no idea what you're referring to.
It's, God, what's the best place for it? It's kind of like Batman.
Uh-huh.
It's set before World War II, before nuclear explosions and all sorts of shit.
So
like
was
that.
Batman originally.
Right. But he's the Shadow, and he essentially mastered God. There's part of your brain that involves telekinesis, telepathy, all sorts of shit like that.
Alright. Continue and distract the audience from noticing that I totally misunderstood how I was supposed to solve that puzzle.
By throwing rocks at doors.
Yes.
Awesome.
I thought these rocks must be here for a reason. I can pick them up.
Yes. Like I could pick up a book or a squirrel.
But these are much heavier.
Than a squirrel. Perhaps
No
you should.
Steam sale today.
Yeah, there is. They're actually having a holiday auction on Steam.
Huh. How does that work?
Fuck if I know.
Okay. I don't need to spend any money on games right now anyway.
No, me too. I have to pay off crushing debt from buying games. But so he could God, it's not hypnosis, but when you
Psychic powers?
essentially psychic powers, a bit
Telepathy?
not telepathy, where essentially
Alright, we have a note.
Oh, Agrippa. I didn't know Last Fantasy was here.
I don't know what you're talking about, but Alexander, I have prepared the explosive you needed for clearing the flood drain. I can't stress enough how important it is that the mixture is handled with care. Please try to tell your feather-brained servants this before you go ahead with your plans. The liquids are not by themselves explosive, and should be kept separated to avoid further mishaps. I have arranged 2 large vats in the next room for the ingredients. All you need to do is mix the liquids, and you are ready to go.
So we're going to take a drill.
Signed, Agrippa.
So we're going to take a drill and
Yep.
drill a hole in each of them. Take
Yep. We're gonna make a bomb
Yeah.
to get past that cave-in.
Awesome. But it's when... It's like hypnosis, but with no hypnotism involved.
Mesmerism?
Not well. That's
Well,
what,
that's the same
That's
thing,
what
but-
hypnotism is.
I know, but I'm just trying to think of
Where
words
where you take
Are
your
you
will, where you take he would essentially stare into people's eyes and like a Jedi mind trick, where
Okay.
you take your will and it essentially smothers the other person's will.
The more you're describing it, the more I feel this is not an actual thing and probably doesn't have a real name because it's not an actual thing.
I'm pretty sure it is a real thing. I just have no clue what the fuck its name is.
Okay.
Anyway, but so he trained in the mountains for a long time. He has this network of spies and informants all across the planet, and they all have you know those things you would put a letter or whatever in, and pneumatic tube. You know what a pneumatic tube is, right?
You're just a thesaurus today, aren't you? Yes, a pneumatic tube.
Yeah. I'm happy I remember what the fuck that was.
I was gonna start envelope.
Yeah,
Box?
you take a letter and you put it in an envelope, and you put the envelope in a box, you put the box in the pneumatic tube!
All right, pneumatic tube. Carry on.
So they would send
Spy network.
So they would inform him through those pneumatic tubes, and a sarcophagus comes in from deep in the Himalayas, and it has the still living Genghis Khan, who's an all-powerful master of the thing that he trained. And Genghis Khan makes... It's very...
He's a master of the swords.
No, we're just not going to deal with that.
New game mechanical combinable items.
Cool, that's interesting.
I mean, it's only with specific things. That
Of
the game
course,
tells
of
you.
course. I mean,
It's not like Dead Rising.
I was about to say.
So I fucked up, and now there's the ingredient for a bomb all over the floor. But remember, we still have that pot from when we made the acid.
Yeah, let's put an explosive in a pot that had acid in it.
No. We're gonna put one of the 2 chemicals needed for the explosive into the pot.
And then we're gonna dump it.
We're going to put the pot, okay, with the explosive chemicals combined inside of it,
Yes.
next to the rocky landslide,
Right.
and then we're going to set it on fire.
Oh, okay. So it's not volatile like that. It's volatile as in
Yeah, it has to be ignited.
Yeah, so it's volatile like methane or whatever.
Yes.
It's relatively
Yes.
inert until a spark
Yes,
happens.
yes.
And then everyone dies. That's a really inventive name, guys.
Explosive.
Picked up explosive. But yeah, it's a really good movie. It's a movie I watched with my dad when I was a kid. When he was a kid, good God.
Okay.
When I was a kid, and half the time it's on, I'll watch it again.
Is it based on something?
I don't know. It feels like it
Sounds
is.
like a comic book.
It does. I don't know if it is or not. But I mean, come on. It involves the equivalent of Batman. The guy who played Ray Romano's dad in Everybody Loves Raymond. A hot chick. Invisible towers that are blocked out of people's minds through psychic manipulation. And a nuke.
Okay.
Like the first nuke ever. And they have to...
So, I fucked up.
Oh, God. What did you do now?
I forgot that I actually had to set the explosive off.
And you used all of the tinderboxes!
It's okay. Because when I was describing that to you, I forgot how to actually set the explosive off. Because it's not with tinderboxes. The thing that makes this explosive go off is friction. So remember those rocks? I can't throw worth a shit.
On a side note, God, you
damn
suck at life.
Yeah!
You still suck at life.
Okay, let's try this one more time. There we go.
So,
Run away!
so for the record, it is incredibly fucking volatile and it's not stable like methane.
Yes. It is nothing at all like I described it before.
You son
I
of a-
recorded this several days ago.
Oh, really?
Yes, really.
Several whole days ago?
Well, like a week.
Oh. You sure it wasn't a month?
It's been a busy fucking week.
I'm literally here just to give you shit and laugh at you when you get angry.
I know.
And people love me. Not the people watching this video, I'm pretty sure they just fucking
Both
hate
of them.
No! There
Oh,
are at least 4 people that watch our shit from my work.
All right. Oh, really? That's cool.
My coworker Brad, my coworker Greta, a couple other people.
Would you threaten to murder their families if they don't subscribe? I'd appreciate it.
But Brad has a newborn child. How could I kill that? Brad just like his wife just like popped out another one. How could I do that?
We love you, Brad.
Yes. Yeah, we'll make jokes about this. I'm sure we will.
Anyway. So here's like a room full of meat.
Well, luckily you have that lantern. I mean, you could cook something.
I could.
I'm getting kind of peckish. Also,
Unfortunately, so are the monsters. Speaking of which...
booga 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 booga. All right, it's dark and meaty in here. I'll certainly be safe from the meat-eating monster. Wait! Oh shit!
No, he won't chase me this far because I got out of his line of sight and closed a door. 2 doors between us. So the monsters don't know how to actually work doors. They only can break them down.
Like Moose Man?
Yes.
I know,
I
like
pretend like I know what that is.
I know, like 3 monsters that may or may not be from this game.
All right.
Moose Man.
I know the basic one is called the Grunt, but I don't know
Yes.
any. And I know the water monster is called the Cairn. I don't know any other names.
Hey, I know the water monster. I know the grunt, and then Moose Man has been in a lot of the.
I don't
it's a
even-
dude with a moose for his head.
Okay, he's not in this game.
Okay, he must be in like
That must be a fan made thing.
yes. Greta is Cook's mom.
Okay,
I work with Cook's mom.
you've told me that.
I
You didn't
did?
tell me. You didn't tell me her name, but you've told me
Yes.
that you work with Cook's mom.
Yes, and she watches this shit.
Ah.
I mean, this high quality internet.
This fine entertainment. This art.
Quick, talk about boobs!
Boobs! There are none in this game.
Damn it! Well, like the grunt might like
No.
kind.
He doesn't even have a jaw. You think he has boobs?
You don't have to have a jaw.
He's
to have
missing like
boobs.
70% of the body parts a normal person should have.
Does the 30% involve boobs?
Nope.
Does 15% of it involve boobs?
Please, I beg you, stop asking these questions.
These
The
The bees! The bees are coming for me!
So interesting things are happening on screen.
They are?
Yes. This room is haunted. People have been tortured here. There's ghosts, like, saying stuff.
Like. You
Like-
could save 15% or more if you switch to Geico.
In case of a missing rod, if a full set of 3 rods is unavailable, there's 1 rod in the inner study rooms which might work in case the elevator breaks down again. Unless it is absolutely necessary, always use the spare rods in the stores before using a mended one. And of course, we only have 2 rods in this room, so we have to go find a janky rod from the study, which means getting out of this cellar.
Don't worry, we got two right there, and I got one rod right here. In my car, I have some spare parts.
Oh, great.
Did a complete 180 on that joke.
Unfortunately, the door is still blocked off by whales.
But that door isn't. Don't worry, I'll just go get us a rod, Doc. I'll be back in just a little bit.
Okay, bye, Logan.
Let me just swear my keys. Damn it, I've lost my keys. I can't leave.
You're forgetting one important detail.
What?
The rod you have in your car is real, and the rod we need is in a video game.
I just gotta cram it through the screen!
I'd rather you didn't.
We could do some, like, Code Lyoko
I
bullshit.
paid money for this laptop.
Really?
In retrospect, I don't know why, but
Your laptop sucks the dick.
yeah, I'm about to. I'm gonna get a couple of like extra things I need, and then I'm gonna take the important like parts out of this and stick it in another computer. Yes, and then it will run much better, I think. That is a bowl of onion. I don't know why you brought our attention to the bowl of onions on
I
my
just noticed
table.
it. I just noticed it fully. Also, why do you not have onions in the refrigerator?
Because I recently made a sandwich that involved onions.
Did it also involve the Vienna sausage from earlier?
No.
I'm gonna put these onions in the refrigerator.
Okay, you do that. But you're gonna miss a scary part of the game.
Oh!
Yes, stay right here. Don't wiggle the table. Look, the door that had the monster inside earlier,
Yeah.
it's open.
Ooh.
I didn't open it. What's in here anyway? Absolutely nothing.
You fool! You unleash him upon the world!
Oh no, there's only like 100 of them anyway. There's a tinderbox in here.
But he could unleash the other ones. He's evolved. He's watched you and learned how to open doors. He could teach the rest of them how to open the doors. They could kill the whales!
I hope they kill all the whales, then we can escape!
I don't know what that is.
What? Why are you inspecting the contents of my refrigerator?
No, I just walked into...
It's a bowl of soup.
I didn't walk into your refrigerator, but I just look in here and there's something that looks like the equivalent of sour cream and meat. So
the ceiling collapsed.
Oh, it did?
Yes.
That never happens.
You missed it because you were looking in the refrigerator.
But that never happens.
It's a monster! Ah! It hit me. It's okay though. I can take 3 hits before I die.
Yes.
I just have to keep running.
Run. This would be a really good time for like the Scooby-Doo like chase music. Is that copyrighted? If it's not copyrighted, you should put that in.
Everything is copyrighted.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
Anyway, it's also a good time to end the video.